how to deal with hate, rejection and criticism as a musician. I'm here in Chemnitz, just on my way to the rehearsal, and sometimes I like to walk, not take a taxi. And I can actually also do YouTube videos like this because the last one has been very popular, and I get this question quite often because, as you know, I release a lot of content on social media and some of it also polarizes. So there are many people who love my content and there are also many people who hate my content. And the same is true for my playing. So even with my playing, there are people who love it and people who hate it. So this video I would love to talk about that and how you can deal with that if you're a musician, and also what you should strive for. If you should, try to please every listener, or if you should also try to, please only a few listeners, and who those should be. So first of all, I'd like to share an experience I had at a piano competition where I got to the final round, after 3 rounds. And in the finals, I played a piece, Schumann Carnival, and I polarized a lot with that piece. So there were 2-3 jury members who loved it and 2 or 3 who hated it, who actually told me that it's impossible, unprofessional, and like a circus, which I think a carnival is. But that made me think a lot, because in the end I didn't get a prize because obviously half of the jury was against me. But then I thought, okay, actually, I have such a strong opinion about this Schumann Carnival, which I bring across, that I wouldn't want to sacrifice that, just to please everyone. And I'll also do another video about competitions, because I'll also be in a jury very soon, so I can really talk about it from both sides. But in general, I think, artists should really bring some emotion across, some ideas, sometimes also provocative thoughts. And it's very normal and natural that if someone is a true artist, not saying that I am one, but at least I try to be, that there will also be criticism at some point. So of course, when you're still studying, you will also try to please your teachers and to also, make them more satisfied. But, after some while, when you also mature and when you develop your own ideas and creative thoughts, it's also the time to really become free of outcome. And of course, you should always listen to advice, but only to advice of people who are where you want to be. So your musical idols, for example, should still be able to say you when it was shit, and you should also listen to them, but not to like the general crowd or people who are not where you want to be. And even with your idols, there can be different opinions, and that's not bad. So you should listen to everything what they have to offer, and then decide for yourself what is true in bringing, the composer's voice through the piece. And in general, nowadays you'll be online so much, on social media, etc. And you saw that also with my things, they get so much hate and dissatisfaction from people everywhere. But the most important thing is that you can bring your message across and bring music alive. Really get people to listen to music more, to make music more, to listen to each other, to play with each other, and to just pay attention to this wonderful gift that we have, the wonderful music that has survived for over 200 years. And that's something that I just wanted to share today, that you shouldn't fear the outcome so much, because the world is changing all the time, and you'll never know, who listens to something that you post online, or who will see this or that. And you'll always, with the haters, also grow fans. And sometimes haters turn into fans. That's something that I've also observed in my last years. So you should really learn as much as you can from the people that you admire, and then develop your own strong opinion about artistic ideas. And the interesting fact that comes with that is, of course, you need a lot of time and dedication to really develop that inner strength and confidence that you can express the music in the way that is, valid for the composer, but also reflects the way that you feel it. And the interesting thing that I found is that with that, the fear of performing and the anxiety will go away. People often ask me, how do I get rid of anxiety? And that's also a way, you know, to be free of outcome for any single event. So any concert, any exam, any competition, doesn't matter so much if that goes well or not well. Of course, you should always strive for perfection, but you should always keep the end goal in mind. Where do you want to go? How do you want to present yourself? And work on that in the long term. That you are long-term satisfied, happy with your playing, and also that you can bring joy to the people in the long term. Because that's what it's all about, right? So don't fear rejection as much as you fear not bringing joy to people. That's what I would give you as an advice. And if you want to work on your skills in a way that makes you confident that you can bring across the musical ideas from the piece and also your own feelings, then please apply for a free piano lesson with me, and we will discuss exactly that, how you can build confidence over the next months and what the steps are that you need to take. So go to aaronpilson.com/academy, apply there. It's completely for free, and I'm looking forward to talking to you very soon. I'm now going to my rehearsal, and I don't know how it will be, if it will be a good rehearsal or not, but I'm open-minded. I'm looking forward to diving into the music of Franz Xaver Mozart. We'll be playing here at the Sächsische Mozartfest together with Reinhard Goebel, who I really admire. So if he criticizes me, I also listen to that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see each other again in the next video. Bye bye.